Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Okay, this week's video is going to be my 2017 best, most used, favorite products. Okay, primers, let's go to prime the skin. Okay, so for primers, my most used primer of the year was the NYX Angel Veil. I was obsessed with this thing this year and I literally kept it for this video because, oh, maybe there's a little tiny bit. No, nothing. There's literally nothing left in it. I love this guy because it is such a smoothing primer and really does make you look like you have like angel baby skin, but it's not heavy. It doesn't like sink into my pores and then leave me with like really big pores the day after from like using something on top of those big pores. It's not too heavy. It's just so smoothing but light and creamy and airy. I just love it. I haven't repurchased it just because I've been trying a lot of new things, but I definitely will be repurchasing this in the future. I love this. It's super affordable and I highly recommend it. Next primer is Porefessional by Benefit. I love this guy. This is the travel size. I was a little skeptical, that's why I tried the travel one, but I love that it's tinted. It's kind of like a brown consistency, if you can see that. I love smoothing the pores on the back of my hand out, which is so funny. It definitely smooths your pores out. It doesn't feel super heavy. It's heavier than the Angel Veil in my opinion, but it does kind of cover my pore areas are right here, and it definitely covers them better than most pore minimizing primers that I've ever tried. It's definitely a tie between my next one and this one, between what I will repurchase in the future, but I will definitely keep you guys updated on that. I would highly recommend this if you have large pores and you want to invest in an awesome primer. Next is the Smashbox Photofinish Foundation Primer. I love this. I got the travel size. I think between the Porefessional and this one, I will be repurchasing this one. This one just dropped it. This one is a clear consistency. It is a lot thicker, I will say, but I think it does make a bigger difference in my under eyes. So like if I'm going out and I'm like, okay, I want to look completely airbrushed, I'm gonna hit this guy up. I'm gonna put it right here on my chin, on my nose, on my forehead, and then I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite discoveries of 2017. Jaclyn Hill was the one who recommended this to me. I've said this in about 15 videos now. I love this primer. It is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Brightening Primer. Oh, Light Infusing Primer. I love it so much. It is like a built-in highlighter. I mix this in with my foundation. I use this every single day. I love it so much. So I will put like a pore minimizing, like one of these primers, like I said, right here, right here, right here, right here. And then I will go in with the Light Infusing Primer and just everywhere else just to brighten, make me a little dewy, because I'm like definitely a matte foundation girl, and that's why I did not think I was gonna like this guy. I was so surprised at how much I loved the finish and how my skin looked while I wore it. I wear this without foundation. Like if I'm gonna go to work, surprisingly, I don't wear makeup as much as like you probably think because of the videos and stuff. I like not wearing makeup. And if I'm not going to wear makeup to work and I'm just going to wear my hair up in a bun, do a little mascara and go, I will put this all over my face and people will be like, your skin looks so good. I'm like, thank you. It's not my skin, but thank you. I love it so much. It's definitely affordable from the drugstore, and I will repurchase this guy time and time and time again. I went through more of this than these two combined through this year, and I got this in like November. So highly recommend it. Go get this guy. Whole foundations. Okay. I would say I went through about 3 or 4 of the Maybelline Fit Me's. I use the shade 310. And it's a little dark for me. I also realized this year that I'm not really a good foundation matcher to my skin, but whatever. It's the Matte and Poreless. I want to try the dewy one just because this one, I don't know. I feel like this one kind of falls apart around my mouth area for some reason. I don't know if I didn't set it correctly because I was just starting out with my makeup journey. But I love this guy. I think it was like the best up until that point, and that's why I went through so much of it. I definitely am not like, oh, I want to go repurchase this again. I want to try the dewy one instead of this one, but I did go through a bunch of it. I do like it. I wouldn't throw it out. I don't know if I'd repurchase it in the future just because I think there's so many good foundations coming out and other ones that I've fallen in love with, but I did have to mention it because I've gone through so many of them, and I do think that this is an awesome drugstore foundation, especially if you're just starting out and you don't want like a super heavy full coverage foundation. This is a great one to go to. I highly recommend it. Okay, next. You can tell I went through these ones a little bit. Oh, I don't know if you can tell on the camera as well. Well, these are like, this one, literally, I like scrape the sides of it. So I'm a kind of person that like, I keep things until literally there's not a drop left in them. So like, I will take this because the doe foot applicator is so nice. Like, look, there's still stuff on that. So I will like use it to match my neck to my foundation if I'm not like self-tanned enough. But this is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. I love this. This is in the shade 11 Honey. I got this. This is like my next foundation after I tried the matte and Poreless. And I tried this because it was $28 and I was like, okay, that's like a good step in between drugstore and high-end foundations. Like this is a, okay, I'll find out if I like drugstore foundations, if they're worth it, blah, blah, whatever. So I tried this, fell in love. This is probably, I'd say it's my second favorite foundation of 2017. I love it so much. It stays on forever. If you're a kind of girl that wants to eliminate steps in their foundation routine, in their makeup routine, this is a foundation and concealer. If you aren't worried about brightening underneath your eyes, you can just use this, rub it in, plop some bronzer on, some highlighter, and get out the door. It is just an awesome, it stays all the time, it looks natural, it's not too cakey, it's just, I love this foundation. You'll get so many compliments with it. I repurchased it again and again and again and again. I love it so much, and I like don't get rid of it because it's the perfect, you can mix it in with any foundation and it makes it even better. I love it so much. Highly recommend. It's a great step in between if you're going from drugstore to high-end, to test out a high-end and a more affordable one. Try it out. It's so worth it, especially, okay, come on, this doe foot applicator, you are not wasting like any product, and it's so easy to just paint on your face, get out the door. Just try it, my friend. Just try it, my friend. I'm telling you, it's a good one. Okay, next, this is just like an honorable mention one. This isn't really one of, I don't know, I've only purchased one of these, and I got my wrong shade. And I don't know if I love it on its own, but I end up mixing it in with everything. I mix the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation in with everything. It's not my shade, it's bronze beige. I thought it was gonna be, it's a little too light for me. It kind of washes me out, even if I like do match it, it washes me out a lot, so I don't really love it on its own. But I want to try my right foundation to give it a, or I'm sorry, my right shade to give it a fair shot. But I don't know. I end up mixing it in with my other foundations all the time, even if I don't need to lighten it. It's just like, I don't know, maybe it's the texture or something, or the way it makes my skin look while it's photographed, because it was tested under, I think, 17 photo conditions or like lighting conditions, and that's why it's called Photofocus. So it looks awesome in photography. Any kind, like right now I mixed it in with my foundation because it makes it look a little bit better when I'm filming. It also has a doe foot applicator. I think that the only downfall to this guy is that it smells like spray paint. No joke. But it's $5. Go grab this from the drugstore, try it out, mix it in with your other foundations, use it on its own, because every beauty guru loves this. So it may just be me that's not like, I use this every day. But I think it's awesome. You should totally try it out. It's so affordable. Just make sure you get your right color. I'm just not that good at that, okay? This is my This is my favorite foundation of 2017. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I love this guy. You guys have heard me talk about it so many times. It is so worth the money. It comes with a good pump. It is so travel friendly. It comes with 1.6 fluid ounces instead of 1 fluid ounce. You're getting so much more bang for your buck. You look self-tanned, airbrushed, not too cakey, stays for days on end, literally days. Like, I will go out, forget to take my makeup off, wake up and be like, just go out like this. I love this so much. This is definitely a little bit too dark of a shade for me unless I'm really self-tanned, but I love this guy. Mattifies, smooths, everything I want from a foundation. It's amazing, and it smells like peaches and sweet fig cream, okay? Okay, this guy, in my lifetime, I have gone through about 15 of these. This is the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. This is what it looks like on the inside. It is a moussey texture. It's a little funny to apply. It does break up more than any of the other foundations. I'd say it breaks up just about as much as the matte and poreless, but every time I wear this, I have the shade medium 2.5 natural beige. Every time I wear this, my boyfriend is like, you look so good. Like, your skin looks so beautiful. I love that foundation. And he's a very complimentary guy. Like, he gives me compliments all the time, but like, it's so specific when I wear this. He's always like, I love your makeup. I love your makeup today. Your makeup looks so good. It looks natural. It looks so airbrushed. It's just beautiful. It's just not something I can wear for like long periods of time where I need my makeup to stay, but I still will repurchase this all the time. I love it. I think you should pick it up from the drugstore and try it for yourself because it's amazing, okay? Okay, concealers. I mean, do I even have to talk about Tarte Shape Tape? Like, if you have watched anybody's 2017 favorites, did anyone not talk about Tarte Shape Tape? Because it's the best concealer in the world. I have it underneath my eyes today. It just brightens, makes you look so airbrushed. I have light, or I have medium. That was the first one I got, and it is like running out. I still use it to conceal, or I'm sorry, put a base for my eyeshadow because I will not waste any product. And then I use light medium now for underneath my eyes. I will repurchase this time and time again until they finally have something that comes out and beats it. It does not crease. It's so beautiful. It's so creamy. It's so blendable. It's amazing. I highly recommend this above most things in this entire video. Go try Tarte Shape Tape. It will change your life. It will change your life. Okay, also my grandma uses it. My grandma shops at Ulta too, and she uses it and she loves it. So if my grandma loves it, it's amazing. Don't argue with me. Okay, bye. Okay, so what I had before I discovered Tarte Shape Tape was the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I still love this. I use it sometimes just to brighten the face, just because I have a little left in here and I reuse it. I'll use it until it's completely gone, just like everything else. As you can tell, I used it down to the bone. I loved it when I had it. I just found Tarte Shape Tape, and that's the only reason why I won't repurchase this. But I did use this entire thing, which I have a whole drawer of concealers, and this one did last. It's very weightless. It's just very airbrushed, but not heavy at all. Doesn't crease. I love it, love it, love it. If you don't want to spend the money on Tarte Shape Tape, or if you don't want to support Tarte because of the controversies that are going on right now, which, yeah, if you want to support another brand, Urban Decay has this one, so I would totally recommend this guy. It's awesome. And last concealer is something that I just use because Casey Holmes showed this technique, or uses this technique on her channel. So she uses Tarte Shape Tape underneath her eyes, and then just to brighten a little bit more, she takes the Maybelline Fit Me in 10, which is what this is, and she'll just go underneath it and in the high points of the face and use this to highlight because it's so lightweight. I love it. That's exactly what I do. Again, it's the Maybelline Fit Me in 10 Light, and it just brightens up the face. I just use it to get a little bit of a glow, but without being heavy at all. This is just so lightweight and so nice. It's not a full coverage concealer. I wouldn't recommend it for that, but for the drugstore price, I'd totally pick it up just to highlight the face. Awesome product. Okay, powders. I wonder which one I liked. So I've repurchased this. I'm pretty sure these are 3 different shades because I was like, you know, just pick up whatever. But this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in Transparent, Silky Beige, and Creamy Natural. This is the best drugstore pressed powder I've ever tried. I will repurchase this time and time again. I'll use it underneath my eyes to set, all over the face. No flashback, airbrushed, so worth the $3 or $4 that it is. Go pick it up. I highly recommend. Okay, so I got these 2 for Paris just because I heard about how wonderfully they complemented each other and how they were super long wearing, and I was like, perfect. Oh, and they photographed really well, and I was like, yes, sign me up. So let me readjust myself because I got a little excited. But these 2 together are a dream come true. It's what I have on my face today, as I have showed you before. I think it is so beautiful, so airbrushed, so just, it is literally the look I am trying to get every single day, and it's what it gives me. It's This mattifies you and makes you look so smooth. I was watching this video of Casey Holmes the other day, and she used this to set her foundation. It was like not that great of a foundation. She wasn't in love with it. And as soon as she used this, the look completely changed. She looked gorgeous. I mean, she always does, but she looked so airbrushed, so amazing. I use this every single day. I love it. It tastes good. Has a little pop top, which I don't mind. I just tap it into the back, use it to bake, use it for all over the face. I used it all over the face today. Love it. Best loose setting powder I've ever tried, and I've been using it for months, and there's like barely even a dent in it. So definitely worth the money. Highly recommend. Love it. Okay, let's do bronzers real quick. So I have about 6 of these, and I'm not gonna hold them all up, but this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. As you can tell, I will literally hold on to these and use what's around the edge as a transition shade in my eyeshadow until there's nothing left in this. This is, I think, the newest one, which already has a sizable dent into it, but this is the most beautiful drugstore bronzer contour shade ever. I've tried a lot, haven't found good ones. I've heard a couple of other ones that I definitely want to try out, but this is the best one I've ever tried. I've repurchased this so many times. I probably keep them in business. This is the most gorgeous shade. It smells like a tropical vacation. I love it so freaking much. It's easy to blend, awesome for beginners. Every high-end person, or every person that uses like La Mer and every high-end product you ever know still uses Physicians Formula because it's so good. And they just came out with some new shades. I just have, oh, this one's in light. Oh, whatever. So I have it in bronzer and light bronzer, but both of them are awesome shades. I highly recommend picking this up. Definitely try this out. It's an amazing bronzer. You need it. You need it in your collection because I have 6 of them, okay? Okay, and this is my baby. This is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Bronzer. I've talked about this. Vivid Baked. Baked on a battery. That's, oh, my boyfriend and I, that's like one of our favorite videos in the whole wide world. Anyways, look at the pan. Like, this is just the most gorgeous. It's so pigmented. You have to be so careful when applying it. It gives you the most glowy bronze I've ever seen. I would literally use this as an eyeshadow, as a foiled eyeshadow. It's amazing. I love this guy so much. I highly recommend it. It is like $8 at Ulta, and every one of my friends that has tried it has been like, thank you. Thank you. This is amazing. Go pick it up. You need it. I mentioned this one a couple times, but I don't really have to say anything about how much I used it. This is the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. This is amazing. It has the best shades. They're so blendable. It's so affordable. Go get it. It's worth it. Use it. Do it. Do it. Now, oh, are you freaking kidding? You gotta be joking me, sis. Next contour palette, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I got medium to tan. I think I should have gotten light to medium, but oh my gosh, I love this guy. I save this for special occasions like my birthday, my boyfriend's birthday, New Year's, Christmas, whatever. I used this today. It is the best contour shade for me. I love it so much. It warms up the face and doesn't look like I have a contour, but I can definitely just sculpt out those cheekbones. It's so awesome. I highly recommend anything ABH. I've never tried something from Anastasia that I haven't loved. If you want to dip into a high-end product or brand, you cannot go wrong with ABH, especially the contour palette. Like, this thing is unbelievably famous for a reason. Go get it. You can like pop out the shades that you don't like, pop in shades you do. It comes with a highlighter. It's an awesome contour palette, and there's a reason why I save it for special occasions, because it is the best. I don't know, I may have to say that this one takes the cake though. This is the Ulta Contour Kit. I use a mix of these 3 every day. I use this highlighter today. This has a shade for everyone. It is just so affordable, so easy to travel with, so blendable, and so pigmented. This is incredible. I think it's $18. It comes with this little thing on how to contour. I've talked about it a million times. I'm sure you guys are sick of it, but I love this guy so much, and I reach for it more than I reach for any other contour shade in my entire collection. No lie. And it's the cheapest one. Oh, hi, Bubs. Hello, Bubby. Okay, eyebrows. The thing I've purchased time and time again is the NYX micro brow pencil in taupe. It has a spoolie on one side. It is like, okay, well, it's all out, so it is just the tiniest, most precise little pencil. I think this is, I've heard it's a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I will purchase this time and time and time again because it is the perfect shade. It makes me be able to get hair-like strokes. I've been using a different product lately and I like it, but I miss this so much. I notice a difference. I notice that this is just so much more precise and my brows look so much more natural with this. So this is definitely my favorite product of 2017 for brows, and I highly recommend this guy. It's like $8 at the drugstore. Okay, next is a $3 product. I think it's $3. It's the Essence Make Me Brow in Blonde. I put this on my eyebrows every single day to make them look more hairy and natural, and I love it. I think that they look so much better when I apply this. They stay, they are so much more firm, but not like stiff and like, oh, don't touch my eyebrows because they don't feel good. Like, I love this guy so much. I highly recommend you picking this up in your shade and just setting your brows with it instead of a clear brow gel. It makes such a difference. I don't know if you can tell if I take it out. Oh yeah, you can. So there are little fibers on it, so those cling to your lashes too, and it just makes it so much more natural. And I cannot do a makeup look without setting my brows, even if it's the most minimal look now. I love this. It's made the biggest difference in my makeup routine, and I highly, highly recommend it. Okay, next thing that made the biggest difference in my makeup routine is the Tarte Fake Wake. It is the best white eyeliner pencil that I've ever used. I didn't use it today, which I'm kind of self-conscious about now, but it makes my eyes look so much bigger, so much more awake. It stays unlike any other white eyeliner I've ever had, or cream or skin toned eyeliner. I love it so much. It's definitely worth the little splurge for a high-end product. I love it so much. Highly recommend. Highly recommend, girl. Highly recommend. Highlighters, girl. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in 312B Precious Petals. 321B, whatever. Close enough. This is the most gorgeous drugstore highlight I have ever seen. It looks like a high-end highlight. It looks wet. It looks just amazing on everybody's skin tone. Doesn't emphasize texture. It is so amazing and so affordable. Just go get it and add it to your collection. This is like my third one. And it's a highlighter. You barely go through highlighters, but of course I do because I love it so much and I look like a freaking snowball when I leave the house. Okay, next is my baby. I'm so proud that I finally had enough money to purchase this year. This is the Becca Champagne Pop Jaclyn Hill collab. This is the best highlighter ever. Actually, I found some other highlighters that I think I like more now, but this is my favorite one of this year. I love the champagne rose gold color to this, how freaking pigmented it is. It is amazing. This little mirror I can use to get ready sometimes when I forget another one. It is so worth the price. So worth it. I am so glad I added this to my collection. It's definitely one of my staples now and one of my favorite things I invested in 2017. It is so worth the price, and Jaclyn puts all of her heart and all of her soul into what she creates, and it turns out amazing for a reason. You need this highlighter. For real. You need it. Okay. Blush. This Tarte one was sent to me for my birthday. This is Party. This is the Amazonian Clay 12 Outer in Party. And 12 Hour in Party. This is the most beautiful, long-lasting blush I've ever used. These Amazonian Clay ones, they last so long. I love them so much. I love this one as a matte one. Like if I need a matte look, that's what I'm gonna go for sure. It's the perfect color. It's not too much. I totally love it. If you want to get a Tarte blush, if you want to get a high-end blush, I would definitely recommend this guy. This is my baby. This is the best blush I've ever used in my whole life, and this one has such an oh, I'm gonna get a little choked up. This is NARS Blush in Orgasm. It has a great mirror in it too. It's definitely more high-end. It's so sparkly and cute, and oh my god. But I told Matt a long time ago while we were shopping in Ulta that it was one of my goals to save up for this blush, and on a really hard day in my life, he showed up to my house with this blush and concert tickets to see one of our favorite artists, and a note that just told me that I deserved it, and that like he was so proud of me for working for my goals. And so I think it's a little biased why I love this one so much, but why I love this one so much, but it's the most beautiful one in my collection by far. but it's just an amazing blush. If you want a high-end blush, NARS. Just do NARS. Just do it. Just do it. And also you could think of the cute little story of that I just told you when you go get it, and you could just, okay. Get over it, Alex, they don't care. Okay, eyeshadow palettes. The first one that I got really obsessed with this year is from Kylie Jenner's summer collection. It's the Take Me on Vacation palette. It comes with a huge mirror and this awesome brush too. I did a tutorial in the fall of how to use a summer palette for a fall look, and I use this palette because I never want to give it up. Even with this like blue tone right here, I have been using it all season. It has the most amazing transition shades. These are so pigmented. I think she did this so right. This palette is so heavy and luxury feeling. I've gotten almost every full collection, which is kind of embarrassing, but this is one of my favorites that she's ever come out with product wise. I love this palette. Okay, next eyeshadow palette that I fell in love with was the Carly Bible Deluxe Edition palette. Absolutely loved the highlighters in this, as well as the shades that I didn't have in any of my other palettes. Like, this is such a reflective, like, pink but also yellow. These transition shades are amazing, but these highlighters are so good, and I would use them as like foiled shadows too, because I saw Carly do that in one of her tutorials, and I love this. I traveled with this. Matt also surprised me with this because he thought I deserved it, and I think that's also why I love it so much. But I love this guy. If you can get your hands on this, get it. It's literally like $20. It's so worth it for how much you get. So 2017 was the first year that I tried Morphe, and oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did. This is the 35F palette. It's like the fall one. It's all shimmers from here down, and this is your transition shades that are matte. These are so beautiful. I like hesitate to touch this palette because I don't want it to ever run out. But I love it so much. It is so worth it. It was like $18, $20, and it has the most gorgeous shades I've ever seen. And I love this guy. It sits on top of my vanity. I love it so much. I highly recommend this guy, or any Morphe palette. But that one's just like more my feels. You get what I'm saying? I've talked about this guy a million times. I have a tutorial on it. It's in my favorites videos, whatever. That's why I had to mention it, because I used it so many times this year, and it's just came out in like November. This is the Lauralee Cat's Pajamas palette. That's upside down, whatever. These transition shades are absolutely amazing, and these are the only deep pink purples I will ever use, because every other pink purple makes me look like I have a black eye. This is the only black I will ever use, shade wise. This is the most awesome. I took this to Paris with me. This is the best travel palette. I love this guy so much. Go get this guy for sure. Do I even have to say what the best palette of 2017 was? Honey. The Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette changed my life, to be honest. Like, have you ever seen anything more beautiful? Have you? Have you really? Because I don't think you have. This made me get out of my comfort zone. This is the most beautiful, most foiled, most best mattes, most blendable, incredible. I will repurchase this until the day I die. I will go to my grave hugging this palette. Okay, that's a little much, Alex. How about you chill? Okay. Okay, the only lipstick that I have, lipstick, like in a tube, that's like a stick, is the MAC Lauralee collab. It's my first MAC lipstick, and this color is so gorgeous. I love it so much. This is my go-to nude for sure. This is it right there. It's just so gorgeous, and it's so long lasting for a lipstick. It doesn't feel like anything's on my lips. I am not like a lipstick person, and I go to this one all the time for work, for everything. It's just like, I don't know what to put on my lips. I know I'm gonna be happy with that. It's like my go-to for sure. Okay, drugstore liquid lipstick, by far, Wet n Wild Liquid Cat Suits. These are absolutely amazing. The applicator on this guy is awesome. It is the best like true red I have in my collection right now. It's long lasting, not crusty, not cracky. It's just awesome. I love this red, and I love all the colors. I have all of them. I haven't had an issue with streakiness or anything with any of them, and they're like $3 or $4, so I highly recommend these guys. Go check them out. Grab them from your drugstore. They're always sold out, so grab them if you see them. Oh, sweet babies. Okay, I picked my two favorites of the collab, but the Khloe Kardashian and Kylie Jenner collab, every single shade, I got it, and every single shade is amazing. This is my favorite red I've ever had in my whole life. To be 100% honest, I don't like the formula. The formula leaves my lips not feeling the best in the whole wide world, but that color, are you kidding? Like, are you kidding? That is the most gorgeous color I've ever seen in my whole life. I don't care if my lips are falling off. They're so cracky. That is the best color I've ever seen. It's not the best formula. If you don't like uncomfortable stuff on your lips, don't do it. But I love it so much. And then this is the gloss from their collab. I use this all the time. Oh, it's right, I don't know if you can see it, it's right there. It's the most natural, mauve-y, cute gloss ever. I love it. And I love Khloe Kardashian. I think she's the hottest thing in the world. And then from the summer collection for Kylie, I loved these glosses. Holy crap, these glosses are so freaking pigmented. They are literally look like your lips have like tin foil on them. They're so reflective. They are a little bit gritty, but I like that feeling sometimes. Sometimes I want to go for that feeling, so sometimes I'll use these. I love them. They're so, I'll swatch them for you real quick. This is Glitz and this is Glamour. They are just the most amazing glosses. I highly recommend picking those up if she ever brings back the summer collection. The gloss is called Damn Gina. This is my favorite shade in my entire collection, by the way. It's called Oh, which I hate making that noise, so I'm never doing it again, and never make me do it. Okay, this is probably my favorite lip product that came out in 2017. I've already worn this one down to where you can't even read what it is. I've bought 3 extras, and I lost one at a concert and cried about it. This is the Laura Lee and ColourPop, the Laura Lee Cosmetics and ColourPop collab in Glam. It's just perfect is what it is, is what it is, is what it is. It's the most reflective but long-lasting, beautiful, just the color of this, it stays so long. People compliment you like, what the hell is on your lips? It is amazing. I love it. It stays. I can wear it at work. I can eat. I can drink. I can whatever. It makes my lips feel smooth, and they're so bright, and people just stare at your lips when you're wearing it, and you're like, yeah, you look at those lips. They look good. I love it. I love it so much. I'll repurchase it forever, forever, forever. And every single cent of this goes to saving animals' lives, so why wouldn't you just spend like $400 and get a bunch of them? Okay, okay. What I have on my lips today, and my last lip product, is the Kylie Cosmetics Velvet Liquid Lipstick in Beige. You can argue that her liquid lipsticks are a little bit drying, which I don't care. I love all of them. I have the entire collection sitting over there. I love them. I love her formulas. Even if they're drying, I find pretty much every liquid lipstick that's matte to be drying, so I don't get whatever. Anyways, the velvets are the most comfortable. I don't feel like I have anything on my lips right now, but it's just this awesome nude. They transfer a little tiny bit, as you can tell, but like I can still kiss my boyfriend, like anyways, I love it, and I think it's such a good formula. If you have the chance to pick up any Kylie Cosmetics velvets, totally do it. You will love it. They're so long lasting. They're literally, it feels like there is nothing on my lips right now, just my lips. I love it so much. Don't you hate on that, Kylie. That girl's a mother now. Okay, I need to chill. So that is it. I talked forever and ever and ever and ever. But I have to get to work right now. So that's it. I got through all of them. Those are my most used products of 2017, which I know I probably forgot one, but that's okay. I'll keep you guys updated in the description box below if there's anything that I forgot. And thanks for being patient with me about not uploading the best all the time, but it's gonna change. I've accepted the AdSense change, and I'm gonna have a good attitude about it, and we're still gonna hit that number, and we're still gonna make some money, girl, and we still gonna get famous, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I hope your 2018 is off to an amazing start, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
I like the way she, I like the way she do it, she put it back into it, then she drop it low, then gets that. When the spotlight's on, she moves her body like it's. I get it down on the dance floor. Watch this. Hey, hey, hey. I don't even know, girl. makes me more attracted to you. And I